And so certainly there's a big effort to restore power and get roads so we can drive on them again. But for anyone who lives along any number of rivers right now, still a lot of concerns.
Absolutely. The good news is that at this point, most of the rivers have crested, which means the water is going to start to recede over the next day or so. And we're going to have relatively calm weather as well. So that's good. We're not adding any more precipitation on top of the precipitation we've already had. High temperatures today, though, pretty warm out there for December, right above average. So we've got upper 30s across most of the state, a couple of 40s down closer to the coast. But we are going to kind of go into a much colder pattern as we go, especially over the next 2 days, where highs for a lot of us aren't going to be able to get out of freezing. Now, the good news is that we've had plenty of sunshine throughout the day today. We had some clouds in far eastern Maine, and that's from a system that it is far offshore at this point. So we aren't going to see any more rain from this system, and we're not going to see any more rain really until we get to almost about a week from now. However, the National Weather Service still does have flood warnings in effect for the Androscoggin and Kennebec rivers. And even though these rivers have crested at this point, or they've reached their highest point, it's still going to take almost a day for the water to recede back into below flood levels. Once that happens, the National Weather Service will expire the flood warnings, but for now there is still a bit of a danger posted here. So we've been showing you the rivers over the past couple of days. Androscoggin River crested at about 20 feet, and you see it will take a little while for the river to get back down below flood levels, down below that yellow color there. So we're still going to have a couple more days of cleanup ahead of us. Now, low temperatures tonight are going to drop below freezing, getting into the teens in the northern mountains, otherwise the 20s. So any water and flood water that's shallow enough does have a chance to freeze overnight, but moving water and very deep water will not. So that is just something to keep an eye out if you're going to be traveling at all in tonight and into tomorrow. Now, especially tomorrow, because it is going to be very cold over the next couple of days, if you'll notice, the hour by hour is going to look pretty similar over the next couple of days. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day, but very cold for Thursday and Friday especially. But we aren't going to have any precipitation to worry about, and that is the good news, that high pressure is going to be really in control over the next couple of days, and that's going to allow for plenty of sunshine and clear skies over the next couple of days. Until we get into the weekend, we will start to build in some cloud cover, but it's still going to remain dry through the holiday weekend. Now, I do want to point out that it is going to be a bit breezy out there on Thursday. Now, we're not looking at wind gusts like we saw on Monday, but it will gust up to 30 to 35 miles per hour in some places. So that might impede some effects to get power back on. But overall, it's not going to be too windy on Thursday. I just did want to point that out, that it will be a little bit more breezy than is comfortable. Marine forecast seas still 4 to 9 feet. And we've got a gale warning, and that's going to be in effect until Friday at 4 a.m. So here's our 7-day forecast. Like I've been saying, luckily over the next couple of days, it's going to be very, very quiet. Plenty of sunshine, but Thursday and Friday are going to especially be cold, especially overnight, getting into the teens and some single digits possible as well. So we've mentioned the warming centers as well. Those will be very beneficial over the next couple of days. Holiday weekend, though, Brian, is going to be pretty nice. It's going to be a little bit warmer, especially as we go into Sunday and Monday. And we don't have any precipitation to worry about really until we get into the middle of next week. So it's good news that we're just going to be able to kind of get some of that cleanup done and be able to relax a little bit.
Yeah, the challenge will be the drop in temperature now for the next few days.
Exactly.
Dana, thank you.